Welcome back Pokefans to the final episode of my Pokémon Brilliant Diamond Nuzlocke challenge. And here are my team members. We are finally making our way to Cynthia after we defeated all the 4 Elite Fours in the last episode. Alright, I've gone ahead and just healed them up and they are currently at level 66. I've not really changed any other moves, but I think I might have to switch in the Pokemon that I might start with. Probably I think having Staraptor in the beginning would actually help. And I'm actually ready to win this Nuzlocke challenge. Now, I'm not really sure how tough the battle is gonna be. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be tough. Especially since Cynthia's Pokemons are quite well trained and they do have a really good moveset as well. The one advantage Cynthia might have is her Garchomp, which I am not really sure how to, take down. I only have my Gastrodon who has Ice Beam and I have checked it. None of my other team members can really learn Ice type moves, so I am not sure how this battle is gonna go through. But I think it was quite fun till now, so I am quite confident we can do some damage to her. Also, if I have any situation where I do need to heal my team members, I might try and do that if there is no other way of winning the battle. But as you saw before, I have never used any healing items before for any of the battles, so I'm gonna try and do the same for the champion battle as well. Alright, since we are finally ready, let's make our way to the whole room. It's gonna be right this one. And we do have a very short cutscene with her. After all, it has been quite some time since we have seen Cynthia. I believe that we saw her last when we got our 5th gym badge. Either way, here she is challenging us and she's gonna be having 16 members as well. Alright, she is always gonna be starting with her Spirit Tomb, and in this case, the best recommended move would be a Fairy type move, which is super effective on it. If you do have a Fairy type Pokemon in your team, just go ahead and start with that. That will actually give you an easy grip on the challenge. Unfortunately, I don't have any Pokemon that are Fairy type. Neither does my team members really learn Fairy type move. So I will have to go ahead and try something new over here. So I did decide to use Iron Tail, and as you can see, even the crit hit just did half damage. And of course the Spirit Tomb does go for its Citrus Berry, which means it is healed up back. Now it did use Shadow Ball and the damage was a lot, so this is quite worrying. I decided to go ahead and use Volt Switch at this point. Alright, that did not go as planned, so I am gonna be switching out. Let's see which other team member is gonna be helping me over here. Probably it would be Skuntank. Even though its special defense isn't the best out there, I think it's the only one that I can actually safely switch into. I do have Staraptor as well over here, but as you can see, the worst special defense for some reason is my Skuntank. I never realized that till now. So I guess we are gonna have some issues over here. Alright, I guess at this point, just like I thought, it's better to switch into Skuntank. It either at least has some moves that it can actually deal with. I can probably start using Night Slash, which will do some amount of damage, as my Skuntank does have some really good attack stat. Alright, at least the Shadow Ball didn't really do the amount of damage that I expected it to, so that was nice. And it seems like Cynthia is switching out to her own Gastrodon. Okay, I guess I have to switch out over here as well. Gastrodon might have the move Earthquake or Earth Power. Either of them is not really good for me, so I do have to switch out. In the least, we were at least able to poison the Gastrodon, so that was nice. Alright, I'm hoping that it does use a ground type move, which will actually give me an advantage in switching out. I'll go ahead and use Bronzong, which does have Levitate and shouldn't really get damaged by its moves. Unfortunately, it seems like it went for Rock Tomb. Okay, that doesn't really matter too much since Rock Tomb is also not effective on me, so that's nice. The one good thing is, even though the Gastrodon is holding leftovers, it's not able to heal itself because of the poison. So I'm quite happy about that. Let's try using Grass Knot and see how much damage that does. Okay, not bad, but I think she might actually switch out at this point. If she doesn't switch out or heal her Gastrodon, I think we are able to take it down in the next move. And of course, both of the leftover and poison damage later, it seems like it's already in the red. Now, I could have gone for another move, but I feel like in case if she does heal up, using Grass Knot would be better. So I did go for that, but it seems like she did decide to switch it out in the end. Okay, Grass Knot doesn't really do any kind of damage on Lucario, that's for sure. And I might have to switch out again because Lucario does have Aura Spear and it's gonna do a lot of damage on my Bronzong. I do not want that, so let me actually switch into my Infernape, who should be able to resist that Aura Spear. I hope so. Alright, here it comes and oh god. Of course, never mind. As you can see, that was a lot of damage on my Infernape. I'm pretty sure Infernape does have some good defense, but this was ridiculous. I'm just deciding whether to use Close Combat or Flamethrower over here. Both of them are good, but I do want to take down this Lucario in one hit. And let's see if it goes. Alright, at least we were able to take one of her Pokemon down, which is her Lucario. I guess if she does bring out Lucario, I feel like Fire-type Pokemons stand a very good chance in taking it down rather than Flying-type, even though it is part Fighting-type. Alright, I guess it's time to switch back into Bronzong. I know that most of my team members are not really in a good health, but I think we should be at least able to take down the Gastrodon over here. And since we have taken down the Gastrodon, that is her second Pokemon down. Not bad. Okay, with minimum damage, we are still able to take down at least two of her team members. She is going to be bringing out her Rose Raid, so that's quite nice. Now, if you do have a Psychic type Pokemon, you can definitely go with that. I can definitely keep Bronzong over here, but I decided to start using Staraptor as well. I feel like I haven't really used it in this battle as much as I wanted to, so I feel like this should be good enough. Let's just hope that A-Release is enough to take down this Rose Raid. If not, we might have to be a bit careful before we use the second move. Alright, Rose Raid usually goes for some kind of poison type move, or it does have Grass Knot with it, so it can use that as well. Okay, it decided to go to Sludge Bomb, which did a ton of damage on me. But we were able to take it down with the Air Release. That's quite cool. Unfortunately, it does have poison points, which means it did poison my Staraptor over here. But I don't think that should be too much of an issue since Staraptor for some reason expelled the poison. Okay, I'm glad that the friendship thing is really working out for me over here with these guys, and so I'll just go ahead and quickly switch out. I don't think I can actually use Staraptor anymore because it is quite a low health at this point and I don't want to risk it. Alright, here comes the Milotic with the Flame Orb, which will actually burn itself. This is to enhance its ability Marvel Scale, which will actually double its attack. I think it doubles its attack. I'm not really sure if it actually does that or if it's just increasing its attack. Either way, as you can see, my electric type moves are not doing anything. I I would personally recommend just trying and using a grass type Pokemon and using Grass Knot. That actually, saves you a lot of time rather than using a electric type Pokemon like this. Unfortunately, over here I did try to, use my Bronzong, but apparently it is not happening because it got crit hit. Okay, if I do use Grass Knot now, I might actually lose my Bronzong, and I actually don't have any team member to switch into. So I think the better thing to do at this point would be to heal one of my team member, which I think probably will be healing my Bronzong, because that is the only Pokemon currently that can survive Milotic's moves. Okay, let me do that. At this point, it's either me healing my team members or losing this challenge, because none of my other team members can actually go against this Milotic. Alright, it seems like Milotic is trying to burn me. That will actually, reduce the damage. So let me try using Grass Knot at this point and hope it doesn't burn me. Again, it's going for Scald. And of course, I'm very lucky I got burned. Okay, I might have to heal up again just to get rid of this burn, because with the burn you can see it's not really doing the amount of damage that I want it to do. So I do have to sadly heal it up again. I know this isn't really the best, playthrough over here, but seriously, this is the only way I could actually, take her down. Alright, it seems like even she has healed her Pokemons. And of course it gets burned the very next turn because of the Flame Orb. Alright, let's hope this time it doesn't actually burn me. If it does, then it's quite sad. I won't be able to really do anything about it. Okay, again she's going for Scald, and of course I get burned. Why not? Apparently the game wants to make my life more difficult and not make the battle any more easier for me. So we are burnt again. Okay, I'm really hoping at this point we get a crit hit. That's the only way I can actually take down this Milotic. So I'll just go ahead and use Grass Knot again. I'm not gonna be healing my Pokemons more than what is needed. Okay, seems like we actually dodged this move this turn, which is quite nice. This means I do have another chance of, using Grass Knot on Milotic, as long as Cynthia doesn't heal it over here. I don't think I can actually dodge another move from Cynthia. That would be actually completely like a luck thing. So I think it's easier to just, use a full restore on any one of my other team members. I'm not really sure if any other team member can actually take down the Milotic. Definitely Skuntank cannot do it because it doesn't have the special defense. Neither can my Luxray, as it seems like its electric type moves are really not doing any damage. Okay, one more move and my Bronzong is gonna go down over here, so I am a bit worried. I do not want to lose my Bronzong because I was hoping to keep it for Garchomp, who does have a lot of different moves. So let me actually try and heal up my Bronzong. That's the only other way I think it goes. And of course it seems like Milotic is just gonna be wasting its PP on Scald. It doesn't really seem to be wanting to use any other move. I think that is enough of this. I think we should stop Milotic at this point. Let's go ahead and take it down with a Grass Knot. Finally, the Milotic is down. I never thought Milotic would give me this much of a trouble. I thought I would have more trouble with Garchomp than this. But apparently I was wrong. I should have actually looked out for that Milotic, which was kind of my fault. But at least we were able to take it down over here. So that's good. Alright. Well, it seems like Cynthia is going back to Spiritomb, which means that I do have to go ahead and see which Pokemon I can switch into. The only Pokemon that I really started using was Luxray in the beginning of the battle against Spiritomb, and I still feel like Luxray is the only one who could do more damage. So I did decide to switch out into that. Let's hope that it doesn't go down on any other move that Spiritomb might actually use over here. Alright, here it is. It is actually down to half health, which is quite nice. But I don't really have a super effective move to actually use. So the only other thing I can do is use Thunderbolt. And of course it didn't go down. Why not? Okay, at least we were able to, take one hit of it. And since we are faster, we are able to take down the Spiritomb. Now that was quite lucky. I'm glad that, Luxray over here did actually survive that Shadow Ball. I was quite doubtful of that, but thank God. Okay, she is finally bringing out her Garchomp, which is her last Pokemon, of course, and it's gonna be a bit more challenging. Okay, as usual, I only have my Gastrodon who can actually do some damage, so I'm gonna be switching out into that. And we can see how much damage we do on Garchomp. Now it is having a 4 times weakness to Ice type moves, so technically my Gastrodon should be able to do a lot of damage with the Ice Beam, but you never know. Just like how my Luxray couldn't really do too much damage on my low-tech with Thunderbolt, I'm really skeptical on this one as well. Alright, here it is, and of course its attack is gonna be increasing. And it is actually holding a Yache Berry, which is gonna be decreasing the power of the move Ice Beam. Okay, I think using Ice Beam is better. And for some reason we dodged the Earthquake. That was quite lucky. Alright, we have defeated Garchomp. So that was really lucky in the end. If we hadn't really dodged that Earthquake, I'm pretty sure we would have struggled and lost this challenge. That was amazing. I never expected that my Gastrodon would be dodging it. That's nice. So we have finally won the challenge. Pretty amazing. I was not expecting this. I was totally expecting to lose over this. Just because I wasn't really sure if I was ready for this battle. But we have managed to defeat her. That means we are finally going to be getting to go to the Hall of Fame and have our details written over there as well. Alright, that is the end of this Nuzlocke challenge. And it was pretty cool. I really enjoyed having this Nuzlocke challenge. Just like my Pokemon Shield challenge, it was quite nice to use random Pokemons. I think I would have never used this team if it wasn't for this Nuzlocke challenge, because I do not prefer half of these team members. There are way better Pokemons that I could have used, but this was amazing. I never expected that my team could do it, but here we are. Alright, here is Professor Rowan for some reason, even though he is not a challenger and is not competing in this challenge. Not really sure how they let him in here, but he is here. Alright, we are recording the data, and finally we are the champion of this region. Alright, this was amazing. Here they are, all of my team members. Quite nice and quite unique. I think I could have done a bit better with the training of each of these team members. Maybe have their stats a bit arranged, but I didn't really care too much about that. I was just having fun with this challenge and this was cool. Alright, thank you all for watching. From the next episode, we probably will be starting a new game. I'm having a few of the ROM hacks that I do want to play through, and a few that I have played before, and I just want to go through them again with you guys. So I might be starting a new challenge in the next one. Well, here we are. in Twin Leaf Town, and we are finally gonna be going back home. After such a awesome journey, it has been quite nice. Alright, thank you all for watching my video. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a new playthrough.